Hello beauties, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. Please, if this is your first time stopping by, I'd like to say a very big welcome to you. Thank you. And to my old and returning subscribers, you are welcome. Today we are preparing kontomire stew, totally different from the way we all prepare it. You boil it and then grind it. No, we are cutting this kontomire. We are slicing them this way, tiny bits. Here I have my meat already steamed. I have so many videos on my channel showing how I steam my meat, so I didn't show that part. Just it's steamed and we are going to be frying it. Yeah, simple as that. We are preparing kontomire stew, so we are doing the two. We are doing both of them at the same time. So in my oil, I have my in my pan. I have my oil heated up, frying up my meat. As I said, I have a couple of videos where I've shown how I steam my meat, so you can check my videos for that if you want to see how I do steam or prep my meat before I steam them. I've got you covered. Just go to my channel, just go to my videos and then search for it. You see them there, then you just watch any of them you want. Thank you. So that's it. I don't know what this neck is doing, so I'm adding my momone right now. Feel free to leave the momone out if you don't like the taste or smell of momone, but the addition of momone to this sauce is something else. It's good. It's going to take it up there, up where the sauce needs to be. So I have my water here on fire and my momone also doing its thing here, smelling so good, making my whole house smell, stinky but good. So I'm going to boil my water. Okay, I've added some onion to my momone and oil now. Stir. Adding some homemade tomato sauce. I think I've got a recipe of this, but if you want me to do it again, just let me know in the comment section. I'll gladly show you how I make my homemade tomato sauce. It cuts down your cooking time because the tomato sauce is already cooked. Just something simple. It's not difficult to make. So my water is boiled and I'm adding it to my kontomire. As I said, we are not boiling the kontomire. Just add the warm hot water, boiling water to your kontomire. Set it aside for some time. When you are ready, just get the water out and then you add it in. So I've added my tin tomato now into my stew, 1 sachet, adding my homemade spice blend, ginger, garlic, pepper and onion. Also very good. Please let me know if you need the recipes for that. I don't have that on my channel, but I can equally do it if you need that. Adding in some corned beef. This is optional, please. You don't have to do all what I'm doing. You just follow my recipes with different ingredients if you want. You don't have to go the way I'm going or use all the things I'm using if you don't want them. Use what you want, but just follow the recipe. So I've drained the water out of my kontomire. It's halfway cooked. It's not cooked through, but it's halfway cooked at this moment. My stew is also okay because, as I said, my tomato sauce, it's already cooked. So just some few minutes for the tomato paste to also cook through. I've added my Maggi. I'm adding in my salt now. Stir it well. Mix it well. And allow it to fry for a minute or two. Okay, so I'm adding in some pepper, my black pepper. I'll be adding in some white pepper as well. Please don't get this wrong. The black pepper and the white pepper both have different flavors, and I think they taste too as well. So that's why I add in a bit of black and a bit of the white as well. So I'm adding in some mackerel now. Everything small, small. Added some small corned beef. I'm adding in my mackerel now. And I have my meat over there too. Just to make it nice for your family, because they deserve all this. They deserve everything good life has to offer them. And when it comes to food should be food should be the way you want it. Yeah. Adding in some smoked fish, opoku. This isn't smoked mackerel. This is a different kind of smoked fish. They call it opoku. I don't know if there's another name for that. Please let me know. Added in my scotch bonnet. My momone. My momone is doing well. It's making my whole house smell. As I always say, stinky but good. Stinky but sweet. Okay, so our stew is doing well. It's simmering down well. We'll be adding in our kontomire to finish cooking in our stew. Once you add in your kontomire, you stir, 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 and taste for salt. If there is the need for salt, you go ahead and add in some salt. If it's okay, you leave it to do its work. Okay, so trying to give it a stir. You want to mix it well. Okay, this is looking good already. As I said, everything small, small. In goes my meat. This soup was so good. It was so good. It was packed with flavor, because we have different kinds of fish in there, and I have my meat also in there, and we have our momoni as well, and our spice blend. It's just a pot of goodness, a pot of deliciousness. You have to try this, and I know you are going to love it. Please, if you are invited to, you can come along with what you want to pair this with. If you want to pair this with rice, please come along with your rice. If you want to pair this with some yam or potato or kinky, feel free to come. But please try. Please try and make this. Follow my recipe and make this, and tell me how good this is. Your family is going to love this. They are going to thank you, and they are going to ask you for more, because it's so good. Trust me on this. I promise you, they are going to love it. If you want to make something good for your family this weekend, why not this? Try this. You can have this with apim, yam, the ripe plantain, cocoa, kinky, plain rice, just anything, or even gari photo. You can have this with so many things. Anything you want to have this, you can have this with anything. So please try this with anything you want to pair with this, and please let me know how it is. Okay, so we are trying to stir it together so the meat can soak up the moisture in the stew a bit, and also release its flavors, its sweet flavors into the stew. This stew was so good. I don't know why I'm repeating this, but yeah, that's how good it was. It was so good. You have to try this. So we are going to cover it and allow it to steam a bit. My water is boiling. It's time for me to wash and put in my rice. Okay, so I'm washing my rice. I have 2 cups of rice here. Washing it well. You have to wash your rice thoroughly. Wash it till the water becomes clear. Then you've washed out some of the starch in it. Since we can't wash out everything, but we try to wash out some of the starch in it. Okay, adding in some salt. You don't need too much salt in your meal or food when prepping it, because as we all know, too much salt isn't good. but just a bit of salt for you to taste it in the food. It's all what you need, just a bit of salt, as I always say. So I added just a bit of salt. You stir it up. But if you are someone whose mouth is sweet and you like salt, even though it's not good, but feel free to add salt to your meal. So we are going to fluff our rice a bit. You fluff it well so the steam can cook it through. You don't want to be adding water to this at this point, because it's almost cooked. Yeah, so all you need to do is just fluff it and cover it up and let the steam do its work. The steam will do it best for you and you'll be happy with it. It's looking good. Okay, so our rice is almost done, or should I even say it's done at this point? It's done. But sake of my kids, I'm going to cover it up again and see what the steam can do to it. Because I want it very soft so they can enjoy it. They can enjoy this with me. Okay, so we are done fluffing it. Time to cover this up. Good. All right, so at this point, it's after some minutes and our rice is done. So you turn off your fire because it's done. Yeah, it's done. Everything is done. Our rice is done. Our stew is done. And I'm going to show you the final look of it. So that's our stew right there. That's my rice. And I have some small avocado on the side. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get instantly notified each time I post a new video.